Want to go straight over to meteorologist Paul Morales, who has our morning forecast. And really, Paul, we've been lucky so far, even though it is cold.
Yeah, it is cold. What we're lucky about is there's no sleet, there's no snow. It's just coming down liquid, and it just hasn't been cold enough for any problems on the roadways. And this throughout the duration of this event, I'm not expecting any problems on the roads. But I do think northern part of Bexar County, Comal County, and into the hill country, that's a different story as far as the bridges are concerned. And I think even through the hill country, roads should stay fine through the event. It's going to be the bridges that are the problem. All right, so temperatures this morning, 32 in the city, freezing drizzle, a little light freezing rain. You're going to notice a little ice accumulation on treetops, on rooftops, things like that. Temperatures will warm to 36, I think, in the city. Hill country, that's totally different. There have already been some reports of icing, as you would imagine. I know at my house, northern Bexar County, I had ice all over my windshield. So we've got a winter storm warning in effect, not because the roads are going to be bad. It's because there's already an accumulation of ice on exposed surfaces. Down to the south where the county is in purple, well, that's an advisory. That means that ice on exposed surfaces, elevated surfaces, is possible. All right, you see the pink? That is freezing drizzle or freezing rain going on right now. We've got this overrunning that's continuing. We're right at the freezing point at 32 in the city. Boerney's at 30. New Braunfels 32. Kerrville's at 29. And again, the overrunning is going to continue throughout the day. And I think north of 1604, northern Bexar County probably won't get much above freezing, staying below freezing to the north. And overnight tonight, I'm expecting the intensity to increase, and that could really lead to some problems with bridges. I think bridges are just a matter of time before we have a problem. But again, I'm expecting this to be mainly 1604 and then northward from there, and that'll be especially overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. But bridges could start to become a problem as early as later this morning across the hill country. So it is cold, temperatures staying in the 30s, high today just 36 degrees, and showers. But again, roads for the most part are fine, but we've got a few bridges. It's just a matter of time before these bridges start icing up northern part of the county. And Jessica, is that starting to happen?
Yes, Paul, we actually have our first report of some ice on the roadways. That specifically is on 1604 East at 35. It looks like it might be the ice, the on-ramp that is, where ice was reported. Let's head outside and I'll show you a live look at what that looks like on our TransGuide camera. I thought initially this might be a stalled car, and it still could be, but this is the spot that police, that is, are reporting ice on the roadways. We've seen a lot of emergency crews moving through here, probably working to clear these roadways. So if you're in this spot of town, take it nice and slow. Be careful. 1604 East at 35. That's where we do have that ice reported on the roadways.